Hello everyone, BynX coming in, playing Spelunky, getting to Yama. One death at a time. We will make it there. Very excited to get going today. We're going to start with the daily. It'd always be nice to get a random, really good daily win. Let's go with Van Helsing here. Get him going. Get him going. Yeah, I'm excited to play a little bit more. A little bit light on my Spelunky play. Just real addicted to Fall Guys. More addicted than I ought to be to Fall Guys, but it's a good game. But yeah, I got a big hankering today to start going at. No, Saul, please. Oh, I get so scared when I drop him, and I don't know where he's gonna end up. It's terrifying to me. It's probably even more terrifying to him. So how have we started today? Bad damage out the wazoo. Not the way that you want to start. That's all right. We get warm here. Move on along. Saul's freaking out, ripping apart a banana toy. That's his prerogative. He literally just threw it at me. It hit me. This is his banana toy. As you can see, it's pretty messed up. A lot of rips. Saul, while he is very small, also very mighty. Very mighty dog. Let's see what we got here. Since it's battery, let's just kill the shopkeeper. Yeah. Well, what's the worst that can happen? How did he come back and hit me again? What was that? That was very scary. This guy's very upset. Now we got a bunch of bombs. Yeah, you saw that. Look at that. Fast shopkeeper kill. Who would have thunk it? I did get some comments on Reddit when I posted a cut down version of one of the episodes, or the episode where I learned how to kill the shopkeeper originally. That was very risque. Ooh, there's our exit. Let's just go along. It's a much easier way. It costs you a bomb, which sucks, but like the way I was doing it is apparently like the save resources at all costs way. That's a little bit harder. But man, dude, just you stand on a certain spot, you jump and you hit the bomb button, you're golden. You are golden, sir. Those are two skeletons, huh? I'm gonna kill them both. Oh man, I don't know I was doing that to you, Saul. I'm sorry, bud. I didn't see you there. Poor guy. It's all right. This is the daily, right? Yeah, we gotta get our points. Gotta get our points. Get top 10 if we end up winning the run, getting the heck. Who knows, man? Yeah, you know that. Okay, this is a little monk ass. Let's just let's see how he feels about that. You didn't mind that very much at all, huh? Maybe I should just left him there. Oh, now he regrets it, bud. Now you regret it, don't you? Oh, you thought you could mess with me, shopkeeper. But if you mess with me, you end up with a fate just like that. I don't want that. I want the yachty. Oh, look at him still bleeding. 258 on the death count. Let's go. Shotgun, it has a kickback. It has a kickback. I have yet to be able to really wrap my head around that kickback fully. But it's on the docket. There's a lot of things on the docket. We got to go to the castle. We got to go to the mothership. We got to go to the bottom of the worm. We got to beat Yama. We got to get an 8-minute speed run. We got to get a 500,000 gold game. There's a lot of things on the table. A lot of things on the table. You just got to get them one at a time. Just got to get them one at a time. So let's pog off here a little bit. We got the Piratess. Piratess. You don't need a S that name. The pirate. The lassie. She's good. She's good. She's been pretty solid for me, I would say, overall. No complaints. I don't know why I'm going that way. I don't need to go that way. I hear my dog. I hear Saul. Oh, what's up, dude? Ooh, it's a little risky. A little risky for Saul. Come on, bud. Come on. We don't even mess with these Zoobies. You know, Zubats? I probably should have been aware that trap was there a little bit earlier than I was, but you know, no harm, no foul on something like that. It's the little things in Spelunky you forget when you're not playing consistently. You know? I was playing really consistently, and I was getting really good at being smart about certain things. By the way, climbing gloves out of that is good stuff right there. You love to see it, climbing gloves. You got to be aware of it, but it's okay. You know, the okay thing is that we got a good item. You know, I wouldn't even call the grappler, what are they called? Climbing gloves? I wouldn't call the climbing gloves a medium item even. I would refer to them in the good column. It's something that I definitely think about every time I see it in the shop as a good option. And I think right now what we want to do is just make sure we're being really smart with our gold and really smart with our time. Because if we do those two things, we make sure that we're getting every opportunity we can to get gold here. That's what's going to put you in the best chance to get Yama. It's also going to make sure you don't do anything silly. Ooh, see, that would have been pretty silly right there. So let's get down here. Make sure we get all these gems. This is a lot of gold for floor 2. I was really confident with that whip, which is good. You love to see the whip confidence. Let's set that off, right? That must have been set off at some point. Alright, I'm going to take a meat shield just in case. Yeah, see, that's fine. Well, you know, I should have went over here because now it's going to cost me a rope, but we're not gonna let that affect our oh, the bomb box. Oh, it must be my birthday. Okay, at this point, I think I'm okay with saying this is a certified very good run, and we haven't even seen the shop. Be some very, very good things in that shop. Now, I want to be clear. I know I put some time into learning shopkeeper strats, and I even did it already in this episode. I honestly think even just a couple more bombs are going to put us in a good spot. I think just even being smart there and just knowing now. You know, I saw that happen, and I was just like, oh, you know, why would I do it? Also, I wasted a rope there with the gloves, which is bad. So I'm going to be at 3 health because I died to that arrow trap. I was just so confident I'd been over here already. You know, confidence gets the best of you sometimes. It gets the best of you. Get some more of this delicious fruit-infused botanical water that I've been drinking. Got in a nice koozie to keep it nice and cold. It's a good, refreshing beverage. Very, very solid, refreshing beverage, I'd say. So moving on to 1-3 here, we're going to have the chance to get paste. Hopefully we're not in a situation where... Now what we want to do is actually... Yeah, I was going to say, we want to get that to set it off, because when it's shooting into a web, it does no harm to us. Did not see that spider there, I'm going to admit. I just straight up didn't even see it was there. Saw the other ones. Oh, you killed your buddy, mate. Those are some pro strats right there. You might see that and think, you know, what was he doing? He was just really thinking ahead. Okay, so we're gonna move along here. We're gonna make sure we get all this money. Little concerning, we haven't seen a chest or a key yet. But really, what I want to do right now is spend any expense to get some good things that are gonna really set us in the right direction here. We're gonna put an emphasis on making sure we get paste. Moving down here is a little spooky right now. Realistically, bombs are like the least of our concerns. Let him go. Get a little jump there. Wait for him to come. Take him out there. Okay. Just being smart here. Just being smart. So we're about halfway done. I just want to make sure these guys aren't gonna pop. I think they are if I go under here. Maybe not. Well, one of them did at least. So we're gonna try and get in a spar with one of these guys. Hopefully there's one that's in a spot that's not too scary. Let's we're gonna want to attack these guys from above for sure. So we got about a minute on the clock. You need to stay smart here. Is the biggest lesson that'll give. I don't think I would have been able to get there without that spider jump, so that just saved me a rope. You love to see it. What do we do here now? Okay, so we got a couple options. So we got some One of the options is to let ourselves die. But next time, you know, we'll just learn from that mistake. That was a great run. Those are the ones you really don't want to see get away from you. A lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes here. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot here. I'm in a weird spot so far in this episode. I was really hoping, you know, we'd make some action here. Just really little action is happening. Man, I hope that gets both of them. All right, love to see it. Lots of money, 2 crates. But you know what we're gonna do? I was literally just getting my mind a little bit right there. I was like, man, this is rough. This is rough. You know, I had three runs go through already. I almost like went straight into that snake trap. But you know, this is kind of the same situation I felt like I was at with getting through the first boss of the game. You know, getting through to Olmec. I felt really down really early as I was getting through. You know, I was like, what is going on here? Like, why am I in a bad position? Why am I having a video where by the end of it I felt like I haven't really accomplished anything? We're gonna be extra greedy here for this 500 because to us, you know, we have the resources to get through it without really expending any resources. So you just make the smart decision. That's another 1% towards our Ankh there. That's what you got to think of those little guys as. Just a little percent. Oh. So this is the rare, I think, classic Spelunky remix. Ooh, and you just gotta wait for this one to drop. You're gonna enjoy it. It's good. It's good right there. I'm really happy that didn't hit me. You gotta be happy every time you get those rare runs. Now I wonder. I know that there's. I almost don't even know if there's a. Okay, just gotta hope that it doesn't mess up a shopkeeper or me. Oh, it's coming. This is spooky. This is not what you want to see at this point, honestly. The extra 5 grand, you know, you don't mind seeing it. We'll run it back. We'll run it back. All right, so this run is going to be for all the marbles. I might need to take a second, take a breather after this one, and maybe not run it back. I was gonna run a few episodes, but maybe after this episode I'll do something else for a little bit, kind of clear my mind. You hate to see that bad damage, and it's just lack of focus. You know, none of the real bad damage I'm getting, I would say, is very weird. Very weird, that interaction right there. None of the bad damage I'm getting is really, you know, I would say user error. Ooh, I really like this machete. I don't use it very often, but when you do, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I don't know what happened there. I'll have to run the tapes back on that one. That's you don't like to see that one. I will say that. You know, there's some damage that you'll take and you'll be all right with. That one I just didn't even know what caused it. And yeah, you don't want to see that. You never want to be taking damage you don't understand. You know. I just want to die. I'm gonna take another. I think that was just too much. That was just too much for me to take. Just I don't like the whole decision making process behind that is very, very confusing to me personally. I can't even imagine how it's you as the viewer. What are we gonna do? Yeah, you know, how are we gonna turn this around? I think the way that we're gonna turn around is by focused, good, solid Spelunky play. Because I'm kind of taking some liberties with myself to say, you know, let's have some fun. And I think we're going to drop, and that's going to hit the bat. Oh, see? You know, when you're seeing the game like that, it changes it a little bit. When you're starting to say, I'm going to be the ideal Spelunky player right now. Changes your mindset a little bit. And I think that's a good thing to do sometimes. You know, how can I do this the best I possibly can? works not only in a game like Spelunky, which is an amazing game, but in life, you know? You gotta say, how can I do this the best that I can? And let's put an effort to make that happen. Because if you're going in, attempting to make something half-assed, you're probably not even gonna half-ass it, you're gonna quarter-ass it. And half-assed things are usually alright, quarter-assed things. You've all seen someone do something that's quarter-assed, where it's half-assed. It's not good stuff, you know? It's not something that you can be proud about. It's not something that's really exciting. You know, even if they show you're just like, cool, you know? If they half-ass it even, you know, there's a lot of things that I do half-ass that come out pretty solid. This whole channel, I would say, probably half-assed in a lot of ways, or in the ways that you might expect. I think 5. Let's just go for, because here's my thought here. If there was a bomb box there, right? I would have said I'm gonna buy a bomb box. Why is that different than spending 75% as much and getting 75% by getting 3 bomb bags? That is an interesting thing with Spelunky, is that, and I have this inherent bias myself. That was so close to a death. That would have sucked because I've actually played this game very, very well. Just in the way I'm doing a lot of things. And we're getting paced here. Dude, that's great. That's great. Unfortunately, ooh, that was bad stuff. Fortunately, we won't get that unless we're willing to spin a rope, which I'm not really looking to do right now. Okay. I'm pretty sure I knew that I could just put it like that, but I like quadruple guess myself. That could have just killed me, honestly. I think if the momentum of that takes me, just look out for those little squares, man. Those little. Okay, well, that's a bummer right there for sure, because we were playing some real solid Spelunky right there up until that sequence, and then we lost 60% of our life. So now I kind of want to dig for the dog. This 2 health is just not enough, right? Don't throw good many after bad. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Go on to the next one. On to the next one. Let's go. Oh man, my phone's blowing up. So I'm very popular, or one of my group chats is randomly growing up, so I'm gonna remove it from my pocket. Speaking of pockets, have you guys ever worn harem pants before? Because let me tell you, I've always looked at them and I'm like, okay, they look a little bit funky, but they look incredibly comfortable. Blow it up. Yes. I was trying to jump on your head, sir. We're just going to keep it moving here, you know. I bought a few pairs of harem pants recently. And man, dude, they're so comfortable. They're solid. You know, they're a little bit tough to go out with. Especially if you're someone who likes having good pockets, because they do not have good pockets. I don't know if any of them have good pockets. I'm sure there's like a luxury brand of them that has good pockets that maybe I'll look into now that I say it out loud and it's something that I kind of want. Oh, boomerang, huh? Skirt. Let's just get this guy home and then grab that boomerang. We should be able to be on our way. Get this little nuggy. So 28k going into 1-4. Not too bad. Not too bad. Solid pace. But they're just very loose, light, soft, kind of pajama pantsy. They have like an elastic waist, but they're very baggy, and they're elasticy at the feet. You know, I thought the boomerang would stop it, but that's not on me. Anyway, thank you so much if you were watching. My name is BynX. Please subscribe below. I try and put out a new video every single day at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Very rarely miss, but sometimes I do, but usually I don't. And thank you so much. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.